Hello my fishing friends and fellow anglers, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the much anticipated fishing forecast for Wednesday, the 28th of January 2026, across the magnificent waters of Australia. Get ready, because this day is shaping up to be truly special, offering some fantastic opportunities, but with a few summer quirks we need to talk about. This forecast will equip you with all the knowledge to turn those bites into catches, from the coastal estuaries to the vast offshore playground. Let's talk tactics and targets, my friends. For this prime summer day, we're focusing on some of Australia's most exciting species. First up, the Yellowtail Kingfish. These powerful fighters are in their high season right now, absolutely loving the warmer waters. You'll want to target them around rocky headlands, reefs, and even inside larger estuary systems, especially where there's a good current flow and baitfish schooling. Look for bait balls on your sounder or birds working the surface. For tackle, a sturdy spinning rod with a 4 to 8 kilogram rating, matched with a 4,000 to 6,000 size reel spooled with 20 to 30 pound braid, is ideal. Live baits like squid or yakkers are king, fished unweighted or with a running sinker. If you're into lures, metal slugs, stick baits and poppers, worked aggressively, will get their attention. Next, for our northern friends, the mighty Barramundi are on the bite. In late January, with the monsoonal rains settling, the mangrove creeks and estuaries of the top end are absolutely buzzing with juvenile prawns and baitfish. This is where the Barra will be, seeking out these feeding opportunities. Focus your efforts around snags, fallen timber, and creek mouths on an outgoing tide. A bait caster set up with a medium-heavy rod and a reel spooled with 30 to 50 pound braid is your go-to. Hard-bodied lures in natural baitfish patterns, soft plastics, and even live mullet or prawns will tempt these iconic Aussie fish. Remember, extreme heat might make them seek deeper, cooler waters during the harsh midday sun, so early mornings and late afternoons are prime. Heading south for those chasing delicious table fare, King George whiting and Dusky Flathead are excellent targets. Whiting thrive in the warmer bay waters and can be found over sand flats, seagrass beds, and around structure in estuaries. For King George, a light, spinning outfit with a 2 to 4 kilogram line, using small, long shank hooks with fresh pippies, cockles, or live worms, will be deadly. For Flathead, they'll be lying in wait on sandy or muddy bottoms, particularly along drop-offs and channel edges in bays and estuaries. A slightly heavier setup, perhaps a 3 to 6 kilogram rod, with soft plastics, particularly grub or paddle tail styles in natural colours, or pilchard strips fished with a slow retrieve or hop, will entice a strike. They are opportunistic predators, so keep that bait moving. Now let's break down the conditions, because knowing why the fish bite, or don't, is half the battle, right? Weather. For Australia on Wednesday, the 28th of January 2026, we're looking at generally clear to sunny skies across much of the continent. Temperatures will be comfortably warm, ranging from around 19 degrees Celsius in the early morning, climbing to 26 degrees Celsius by midday, and settling around 22 degrees Celsius in the evening. We can expect light to moderate winds starting from the north and shifting to the northeast, increasing from about 10 to 31 kilometers per hour as the day progresses. No significant rainfall is predicted. This stable, warm weather combined with moderate winds is generally favorable, as it allows fish to settle into feeding patterns without drastic changes. Water temperature. As it's peak summer, water temperatures across coastal Australia will be warm. Expect averages between 23 and 26 degrees Celsius in many popular fishing areas like Sydney, Adelaide and Perth. Even Melbourne's bay waters, typically cooler, will be around 18 to 19 degrees Celsius, which is still quite comfortable for many summer species. These elevated water temperatures mean active metabolism for most fish, driving them to feed. However, as I mentioned, in the hottest northern regions, fish may retreat to deeper, cooler water during the hottest parts of the day. Moon phase. On this 28th of January 2026, we will be under a waxing gibbous moon phase. The moon will be approximately 75 to 83% illuminated and about 10 to 11 days old. Many anglers, myself included, believe that the waxing gibbous phase is excellent for fishing. The increasing tidal movement and greater lunar illumination can stimulate fish activity, particularly around the dawn and dusk periods. It encourages fish to feed more actively, so pay close attention to those low-light windows. Overall fish activity, considering the warm, stable weather, comfortable water temperatures, and the stimulating waxing gibbous moon, I'm predicting an overall good to excellent bite across much of Australia for summer species. Active feeding patterns are expected. You'll find a good range of species on the chew, from the estuaries to offshore. However, remember it's summer, so plan your trips around the cooler parts of the day, especially if targeting species prone to shutting down in extreme heat. So, my friends, that's the lowdown for the 28th of January, 2026. I'm feeling good about this one. Get out there, enjoy the beautiful Australian summer, and put these tips to the test. Wish you all tight lines and screaming reels, nippers and snips. Before you head off, if you enjoyed this forecast, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more expert tips, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a bite. And tell me in the comments below, what are your plans for this Wednesday? What species are you hoping to tangle with, and what's your go-to summer setup? I love hearing your stories and insights. Share your wisdom with our community. Until next time, stay safe on the water and good luck out there.